Representative Park Cannon, right? Literally locked out while the bill that is designed
for people about to vote. Give me a break.
That is the duly elected president, that is the president of the United States, who was elected by a free and fair election and the most secure election in our nation's history, saying those words. So think about that for just a minute. It's now a crime in Georgia to give water to voters waiting online. Think about how that's going to look. Imagine arresting someone for handing a bottle of water to an elderly black woman who lived through the last fight for the right to vote. Somebody's grandmother, someone's great-grandmother. Take a look at the people who are being targeted by this blatantly discriminatory law. People of color waiting online to vote. Waiting online to exercise one of the most sacred rights for all Americans. How does denying water to voters waiting online for hours, how does that make the vote more secret, more secure, excuse me? So can we go back to those people waiting in line? Because I just want to explain to people why so many people feel they're passionate about going and casting their votes on certain days, especially souls to the polls and on and on. Because it is a visceral and tangible thing, because you grow up, like I did, hearing these stories about voter suppression and poll taxes and on and on. So people want to, many of us, people of color, we want to go there and go through the process for all of those people in our history who were denied the right to vote, lost their lives for us to have the right to vote. And so for Sunday after church, right, all these Christians in America who love talking about going to church during and doing the Christianly godlike thing, after you go to church on Sunday, you want to go and cast your vote as an American. It's passion there. It's a right. You're inspired. But no, they don't want that to happen. So how does that make the vote more secure? It doesn't make the vote more secure. Not in any universe at all. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it, but everyone is just pretending like, oh yeah, there's some higher thing going on, something must be going on, election must be insecure. The election was not insecure. It's the most secure in the history. By everyone, according to everyone, all intelligence, all courts, conservative, every single person, except for the president and his apologists. And it's not just denying voters waters. The law allows unlimited challenges to voter registrations. It limits the use of drop boxes, which, by the way, get this, Governor Kemp himself used in November. Ironic much? And it gives Georgia's Republican-controlled legislature, this is really important, Governor's Republican-controlled legislature the power to take over local election boards. And if you have any question at all what this is about, this tells you everything that you need to know. The disgraced, twice impeached, one-term former disgraced president who lost the election fair and square, who tried to strong-arm Georgia election officials to find votes for him, now congratulating Georgia for changing the law, saying, too bad these changes could not have been done sooner. Yeah, that's what this is all about. They couldn't give the former president what he wanted in 2020 because it was illegal to do so. So what do? You change the law. Come on. We're talking about Sunday. Where I grew up, the church I grew up in on Sunday, they said, come on, y'all. Am I the only one in here? That is the truth, and you all know it's the truth, and they know it's the truth. Changing the law to make it harder for Democratic voters, many of them people of color, to cast their ballots. President Biden calling it Jim Crow in the 21st century, urging Congress to pass the voting rights bill.